Can everybody hear me? Looks like I've got 5 viewers in the chat. If y'all don't mind, can you let me know if you can hear me? And if you see me looking down at my phone, I'm also looking at the chat down here. Because this is my first time and I'm still learning. Apologize that I'm running late. Obviously my first chat, I'm gonna probably do that anyway, but my youngest son performs every Friday and Saturday night, and it showcases on Lord Discord. And so he was running a little late with his show, so we were running a little late getting this live started. If y'all don't mind, just let me know that you can hear me okay, and if anything's weird with the live. Alright, I'm gonna open up some stuff. Well, I'll go ahead and probably put on a video to start watching until I get some people in here kind of talking. I guess I should introduce myself to you first. My name is Kimberly Wilson. I'm obviously saying my full name because that's the name of my YouTube channel. That is where I hope to eventually go live the most, but if this works out better, then that's fine too. I didn't even think about sharing my YouTube link, but well, as the stream goes along, I'll be able to do stuff like that. Anyways, I am 44 years old. I have 4 nearly grown children. And my ex-husband, well, he's not really my ex-husband, we're separated, but he's my best friend. And we co-parent really well together, and a lot of my stories involve him. I gotta show you guys all the stuff that I put together to get ready for this live. I got so many notes. I also wanted to mention that, obviously, by the picture, I'm big into the oral community. I watch a lot of Foodie Beauty. I used to watch Amberlynn Reed. I kind of keep up with her still through the reactors. Used to watch Nikocado Avocado, some mukbangers. Not really into that as much anymore because I cannot deal with the mouth noises. So I watched that sort of thing, and I wanted to maybe play a little bit of some videos and some things that I've got some thoughts on. I've also got my own story times that I want to eventually go into on lives, depending on what people want to do here. I think I mentioned I'm 44. I'm single. I do have an OnlyFans, and that's a completely separate part of my life. But if you're interested, that is you go to onlyfans.com. And I'm nervous. I've forgotten already what my thing is. Here, give me just a second. give me just a second. I post this so many times a day, you would think I would have it memorized, but first thing I do when I'm nervous is forget everything. Okay, it's onlyfans.com /Kimmikaze, KIMMIKAZE. And that's pretty much my username everywhere. And I will tell you one little kind of funny thing, because a lot of times when I'm in, especially like foodie beauty streams, and I mention that my username is Kimmikaze, I always have to say, not that Kimmikaze. I didn't even realize that there was an issue with username Kimmikaze until I figured out that Foodie Beauty Chantal had blocked me on Twitter, and I totally didn't understand, because I was at the time just pouring compliments onto her and, you know, trying to be a beezer, even though I can't really afford to pay for it. But come to find out, there was somebody in her chats named Kimmikaze that had been there forever, and I guess Chantal got upset with her, and because she was upset with her, she assumed she was making fake accounts, and that mine was one of them. And she just really gave her a hard time on one of her streams, and of course I took that personally and kind of been mad ever since then. But to be honest, Chantal has been kind of crazy, in my opinion, ever since she went to Cuba and went crazy there. It just never stopped. But like I said, guys, I'll open this back up so I can see the chat. Alright. I don't know if something's wrong with the chat, why people can't talk, or you're just choosing not to, but if somebody could put something in the chat, that way I know it's not messed up or anything. I do have my son available to help me if I need it, so if I'm messing up, I can do something about it. Alright, we're going to watch a video. I've got all kinds on here, and I would love to get requests, because I would like to talk about what you all want to talk about. But I'm going to start with one that's very interesting, because there's a lot of he said, she said going around between her and her ex, Nader, and both kind of accusing each other of the same exact thing. And I think there's a story that some people know, but not a whole lot of people know. I've been watching Foodie Beauty since 2016 at least, maybe before that. And there's just, you know, she's told a lot of different story times. And I think they're pretty revealing about how she acts now. Maybe this is not something that's new. Maybe some person isn't driving her crazy. Or maybe she's always had kind of this kind of issue with relationships. But anyway, I'm going to watch this video here. Let's see. And I'll tell you what it's about once we get down here. Alright. This one's called Domino's Pizza Eat With Me. I Was a Stalker story time. So here we go.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Sammy.
She's actually passed out underneath my monitor right now, guys.
See if I can get this full screen here.
Sammy.
She always sleeps with her eyes like partly open.
Sammy.
Hello. cute little bitch. Howdy doody, foodie beauty. I'm sorry about the AC. I know it's noisy. It's hot today. Gotta have Harry in there. Okay, well, I know I said I was gonna do some groceries, but
Can everybody hear
I
her
found
okay?
a Domino's coupon, and I think it was like $5 for like a medium 2-topping.
Not just a second.
So can't go wrong, right? I flipped over my couch cushions, found $5, and olives and onions and cheese. So yeah, I'm just gonna dig in. I don't have dip, but I have some hot sauce. So I said I was gonna tell you guys about the time I was a stalker. Yeah, it was bad. So when I was younger, but for you guys, when I would crush on a guy, I would crush hard, like I was psycho, like Fatal Attraction. So two of my victims, I think I was about 14.
All right. What I was gonna mention here, she was 14 years old, and if you'll listen to her talk and her other live streams about different story times when she was younger, it just doesn't occur to her that 14 is way too young to be doing all this stuff. But I just wanted to mention that. Also, if anybody is enjoying this night with me, I do smoke cigarettes, etc. And I am on caffeine and sugar crazy, even though I shouldn't be. I got a coffee here, and my mouth is dry. And then in the floor I got Mountain Dew. But let's get back to this.
I was living at home, and up the street I had one of my best friends. We hung out at her house a lot, and I really liked hanging out at her house because she lived across the street from these two brothers. They were twins, and I had the biggest hots for them. Like, back then I was really big into hair metal, and these two guys were gorgeous. They looked like they were right out of the Cinderella band, you know? Long hair, bit teased, denim galore. And they must have had, like, their basement area was like their party jamming session area. And their basement window, we could see it, like, into it kind of from her front porch. So we'd be sitting on her front porch, like, all day long.
You notice that, and you'll notice this more in this video, that she says we did this or we did that when she's talking about her best friend, and it's more of Chantel's making this girl do this and that. And also noticed that she said that they would sit on the porch all day long.
Keeping tabs on what they were doing, trying to see in, like listening to their jamming sessions. They were in a local band.
Also, sorry for pausing again. I just wanted to show you all this notebook I was talking about earlier. I have so many notes. Like story time ideas. Oh god. Notes on everything that I watched today. Hope everybody can see this. And more notes. And right here at the bottom, you'll notice it says Domino's Pizza. Eat with me. I was a stalker. Now this was on August 1st, 2017. And she started her YouTube in January 2017, so. And in between that time and this video, I might show you later, she gained a lot of weight. And, let's see. Alright, let's get back to the video. And, I might refer back to my notes or look at the chat.
And it was a pretty good band, you know? Like alternative rock or whatever. I've been watching The Shining. You know the part where that Scatman Crothers guy's like, we got dried apricots, dried prunes, dried... You gotta stay regular if you want to be happy.
Some of this was actually funny.
I'm Danny. I don't want to go there, Mrs. Torrance. Oh, it's spicy. Oh. No. Hi, Sammy. She was sleeping, and I swear she wakes up.
I don't know if y'all noticed at the beginning of the video, but she hadn't had Sam very long, and he was little bitty, so cute.
Whenever I film. Camera whore, just like her mom. So anyway, I'm feeling generous. I'll give you guys a second bite. So we'd sit there on her porch. Her mom had like a little garden beside with like chives. Out of boredom, she would take a chive and she would take chives, put them through her braces, and then look at me. It was so funny. So whenever these two guys would go outside, they had a big husky dog named Chinook. So anytime they would go out to tend to their dog or do something and be like, okay, there they are, we would act like I just said something funny kind of thing, and we would loudly giggle like a bunch of obnoxious freaks. These guys must have been in their late 20s, you know? Living at home with their parents in the basement. Normally people wouldn't find that attractive, but I didn't care. No.
I watched a lot of videos today, and this live stream is going to go in a little bit different order than it has. But anyway, I wanted to mention here where she talks about that she was perfect. I mean, she was 14 years old. Oh my gosh, but she was perfectly fine with these guys living in their parents' basement. I think she even mentions even if it smells like a bachelor pad or something like that. Well, she had just like a couple of videos before that made fun of some guy for that very same reason. Because he lived with his parents in the basement and it smelled like a bachelor. It's like already contradicting herself.
So, one day a light bulb went on and I thought, how can I get closer to them and, let them know I exist? In my delusional head back then, I was like, if they could just notice me, they would fall for me. I have cherry lip gloss. I have cherry lip smacker lip gloss on.
So, I don't know if this sounds familiar to anybody else, but if you think back, right before her and Nader first started dating, back in about, it was either March or April of last year, that Nick guy that she was talking to, they went on one date together and made out for like 15 minutes or something, and she was obsessed with this guy for days until she met Nader. And what I wanted to mention here is the thing that she just said. If she could just get them to notice her, they'd fall in love with her. Well, she said the exact same thing on like day 2 of talking about Nick and like day 2 of dating Nader.
So one day I was walking by to go home from the store, the mall up the street, and they were outside petting, because I had to pass their house to get to mine. So they were outside, like, petting the dog or whatever. I was like, oh my god, hi. I was like, your dog is so cute. And they're like, oh, do you want to pet her? She's friendly. So they let me pet the dog.
Just wanted to pause right here to say, keep in mind this story about the dog. It goes with something else that I might be able to show next. I don't want to keep a couple people on here forever, but if you're enjoying it, I'll keep going. But yeah, just keep this dog in mind and how eventually it reacts to her.
And after that, they're like, pet her as long as you want, we're going to go inside. And when they said inside, I was like, I used to daydream about what that basement would be like. I would have given anything to get to hang out in that basement, Even if it smelled like bachelors, I don't care. I would have given anything. But no. I was outside with the dog. And, so I used Chinook, to get to them. I think even the dog was getting sick of seeing me. Tried to bite me one day.
Notice the exact words that came out of her mouth are, I used the dog. And that is something that you'll notice in this story time alone is a theme with her. Wrote some of this down here. Notes. Alone during this one story time, she talks about that she used the dog to get to these guys. It's very obvious, plus included in some of the story. She used her best friend to get to these guys. She had no concept that she was using up these guys' time. It didn't matter to her, and she couldn't catch like the social cues that they wanted her to leave. She's just gonna stick around till they notice her. And then I'll talk a little bit more later, but she sort of uses her parents or attempts to, and uses the local resources.
So it's like, okay, I need to be a bit more bold. So I started writing love letters. The first few times I forced my friend with the chives to go leave the note like inside the screen door of their house. That was the same friend I forced to put all the cheeseburgers on her tray. So after a while, she grew a backbone and was like, fuck you, I'm not doing this anymore for you, you know? So, ow, get off me.
Look at little Sam.
So I was forced to give the letters myself. So one day, ow! I keep putting her down because she's gonna knock over my drink. Sometimes I keep the cups because they're big, just to use. This is just water. Stay over there! So anyway, as I'm going over with the note, I used to try to write things that made me sound, hey! I used to try to write things that would make me sound like smart or something, you know, older than I was. I used to kiss the letters with like red lipstick. Spray them with my perfume. And at the time I was wearing, remember the CK1 perfume? Anyway, total 90s baby. As I'm bringing the letter over, this older man comes to the door, like as if he was seeing me. And he's like, listen, my sons don't want to have anything to do with you. You know, please do not come around here anymore. And I just remember being so like...
That sound familiar? Maybe something that was just looked at in some text messages that she sent Nader?
My heart, everything sank. I was just like, whoa, there, you know. I was like, I didn't know, I wanted to cry, you know, right then and there. I felt my eyes watering up, so I ran back across the street and get over to her porch and I start bawling. I was embarrassed and really sad. I mean, you know? So, but my crush was so big, you know, that I thought, okay, he told me not to come to the door, but he didn't tell me not to pet the dog, so one day at this point my friend is just fed up with me. She's like, you know, you're crazy, what are you doing? I decided to try and pet the dog again. Well, the dog doesn't even like me anymore at this point, so it starts growling when I get closer and barking. Now one of the twins came up because
Wanted to mention here, I don't know if any of you have watched any of her videos where she visits her family. One of those is a video that I plan to show at some point. But she does not get along with any animals that don't belong to her, so far is what I'm hearing. Her mom had a cat and a dog. I don't know if she still has them, but both of them hated her. And then eventually this dog hated her. And the reason why I brought that up is interesting, and she just mentioned the other day about BBJ saying that cats know if somebody is not a good person, and they won't like them if they're not a good person. That's not my opinion. I'm just saying this is something she just stated.
Must have been in the basement and heard the barking. And they're like, hey, we told you not to come around here. You know, like, get lost, basically. He was really kind of rude about it. So I was like, oh my god, this is a nightmare. I have no chance now. He doesn't even like me. You need to try a different Lip Smackers lip gloss. Oh, I'm kidding. I was like, wow, you know?
At this point, she's admitted to herself, he must not like me. I would think, at least in relationships I've been in, at that point, I would realize I'm unwanted and I would leave that situation. Give you guys 3 guesses what actually happened.
More crying. I don't even know how I eventually got over them. But this is not where it ends. I figure, okay, I burn my bridges. They know me. They don't want me, you know? I was even considering putting on like a disguise and trying to come off as an older, sexy woman and try to seduce them. I was crazy. So I made my poor friend. You know, I probably guilt tripped her. I don't think I'm such a horrible person. I was desperate. I said, please, can you just go knock at the door and just ask to talk to them? Just, please. You know, just talk to them for 2 minutes.
Now, I'm not sure who this friend is. I haven't gathered that from videos I've watched yet, but there's a lot I've skipped. She had mentioned earlier that this was her best friend, and when they were in school together, she would make her friend go and get a bunch of hamburgers put on her tray to bring back for Chantal to eat. And then another video that I watched, she had passed up a group home that she was in when she was younger, and she said she met her best friend there. Now, I don't know if all these are the same person. I'm very curious if the same person, if it's Shannon, her friend Shannon.
And she actually did it. Like,
also, though, she does mention, and it might be this friend, I just remembered, that she had another friend, best friend named Chantal, that she spelled her name different.
She went over. I can still picture her. Poor thing.
Let him if you got him.
Sheepishly knocking at the door, looking back. Like no one's answering. You go, just keep knocking. Knocking. Finally, one of the guys comes up. Long hair. I have a weakness for dudes with long hair. Always have, always will.
420 time, guys.
I could see them talking. He looked like, kind of annoyed. Like, what the fuck are these kids bugging me for? Like, this, just let me be your groupie. Whatever. I don't know what they said. She comes back over, shuts the door. I'm like, what'd they say? What do you say? She's like, Chantal, you really need to leave them alone. He said to tell you that if you come on their property again, they're gonna press charges for trespassing. I don't know if he realized how young I was.
Another thing that has been said very recently in a certain set of texts. It's interesting.
I don't know if he realized I was like 14. I think maybe they thought I was a bit older. I don't know if I could have been charged at that age. It might have been my parents. I don't know. I'm gonna have one more.
Also, this is where I kind of bring up that she's so, you know, if let me see, hypothetically, she used her parents in this scenario. Hypothetically, she's using resources. She doesn't care.
Of course, I'm gonna share with Phoebe. So, Phoebe doesn't really like pizza. Yeah, I was nuts. I don't know, man. I told you, fatal attraction.
Funny boiler.
I used to get these insane, stupid crushes. Like, I used to have a huge crush, like, obsessive crush on Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Remember him? I had posters all over the walls of my basement when I was younger. And this is really, 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 I can't believe I'm admitting this in front of thousands of people, but there was this one poster in particular. And that's where he was looking particularly fine. He was holding a bouquet of roses. So I used to pretend I was his girlfriend, and I would make out with the poster, like for real.
Or poster.
My first kiss was with paper. So I made out with it so much that the mouth area was starting to fade, like the ink. My mom would get mad. Stop! Stop kissing your posters. You're weird. What are you doing? I don't know. Like I said, issues. But yeah, that was my stalker. Did I stalk anybody else? Because I know I had some insane crushes. Like, the hours we used to spend just sitting on her porch, trying to figure out the life that's going on in the basement, the life we wished we had, the life that we wish we were a part of, you know, just wishing we were a bit older. And now, I wish I could be young again. Never happy. But yeah, so, oh my god, excuse me, damn it. I get shit for editing out burps and farts. I hope you guys know that, eh? So I'm keeping them in, because,
I want to know who gave her shit so I
Anyway.
can smack them in the face.
So that's that. I made a meal plan for the week. I want to make cheesy spicy cheesy Korean rice cakes. Does anyone know what the sauce is? Like, is it just chili paste? If anyone knows how to make them, comment below, please. Because I tried Googling it, but I still don't get it. So, I'm like one of those people that Google sometimes just doesn't clue in. For. So, anyways, I guess that's it, guys. Gonna go enjoy the rest of the day, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you still want to be friends after watching this. Promise not to stalk you.
You sure about that?
Some of the shit I look back on that I've done, I'm just like, what the hell was I thinking? You know? Anyway, we can't change the past or what we did in the past. We can only learn from it, right? And I've learned through this that psycho stalker usually doesn't get the boy. So
I don't think she learned that. Alright, let's look. I'm not gonna keep you guys on much longer. I did kinda, I guess, want to make this into a video since didn't get a lot of people in my first live. But hopefully anybody that didn't get a chance to come see me and wanted to can, I'm gonna get this up on YouTube soon if I can. And you know, let's see, I need to there's a lot of stuff I need to talk about, but listen, get my notes out here. I just really wanted to say that I do not hate Chantal. To be honest, me and Chantal have a lot in common, including some of our story times, word for word. I've spent a lot of time in the past since I started watching her, really, working on myself in a lot of ways. What I'm doing right now, I never thought would be difficult. Turns out it's the most difficult thing I've ever done. So I know it's not going to be easy for her to work on herself like she keeps talking about. But I don't feel like she's being a good person right now. So I don't feel like she should lose her platform. But she needs to be humbled somehow. But I'm also entertained by her. And I think a lot of people feel the same. Like, so angry with her, almost hate her one day, and then entertained by the drama the next day. I do feel like she needs some help, and that's sort of an educated opinion, because I've got my master's in mental health counseling, but I don't provide counseling at the moment, and I'll go into all that. I also wanted to say that I'm not sure if my plan is to be a reaction channel at all, but just like with her, I want to talk about my life and the things I'm interested in. And I'm hugely interested in YouTube, watching videos. And everybody will tell you that I'm obsessed with Chantal. So, can't really say nothing if everybody thinks I'm obsessed. So, maybe other people might want to watch some of this with me. But I am not trying to be a reactor, because there's some really awesome reactors out there. I do want to, real fast, check in on maybe her and Nader and just see what the latest stuff is. And I'm a little high, if you haven't noticed. And then I'll try to get this set up and put up as a video after. But for all that did come, thank you so, so much for being here. And hopefully I'll grow and people might want to see me, and I promise to have better lives soon and not be so awkward and nervous. And I've got plenty to talk about, so stay tuned. Let's see here. Let's go to her page from down here, actually. I'm not subscribed. I have my reasons to not be subscribed, but I do give her views. I'll just be honest about that. So, as a person who obsessively checks on Chantal, this is usually what I do. I go to her home page, and I check out her community tab first. Sort of the same stuff that was on there earlier. Go to her videos. And it looks like she's already erased lives that were playing whenever I checked last, so, and that's not been that long ago. Yeah, she's erased some here. Let's go to, whoops, that's not what I want to do. There's my search bar. Oh, he's live right now. Let's just check in on this live just for a few minutes, and then we'll cut out here.
Thursday, Friday, they open till 9 most of the time, and for Saturday, 5.
Elizabeth Kimmen. And this is all what we need.
I wish the stores were open late on Saturday. Rose and Polish, no, not all open late on Saturdays, but Sunday everything closes early because I live in the south. I guess it's different everywhere.
And with our rice.
This is gonna be a one-pot meal.
Yep.
One-pot meal.
Fast.
Those are my favorite.
Simple tasty.
Can we cut the pineapple yet?
Yes, we can. You need this? Actually, I was just saying that before the live stream.
You have a new member.
Who?
Linda Stewart.
Linda! How you doing, Linda? Thanks for joining for this benefit.
Hi, Linda.
Surprise me.
Enjoy, Linda.
I took your message, Linda. Thank you.
Now, I am subscribed to his channel, but I'm not a member.
I'd love to come to Canada. What's stopping you? Can I come wave through the letterbox? You can do more than wave.
First meal on me.
There you go. Elwood's.
And first drink too.
So reading this chat over here.
She's too cute to eat. She's
No,
there.
this is part of the family now.
Yeah, that's it. I think we're.
See? It's growing, eh? The family's growing back.
Yeah, we put her.
So I wonder if Alyssa, which is from Chantal's channel, I know that they had a falling out recently. I wonder if they're still mad at each
This
other.
is the problem, this choice. They're free to do whatever they want.
We can't do anything fun in Canada, Alyssa? You don't think so?
Why?
Are mushrooms legal in
If
Canada?
you fun, you make the fun. Whatever the place you're in, you make the fun.
Linda Stewart, sorry guys, I just realized I had to renew it. LOL. Glad you're here.
Thanks, Linda.
Rose, dried pineapple is so good, it tastes like candy. I'm not a fan of dried
No, dry food. The dry food I like the plum,
plums. So prunes, I guess?
Prunes.
Yeah.
and
Oh, let me change this to live chat.
apricot too. Those,
I tried dried mango, I love it.
for me,
I do like the dried mango. You have a new member.
who is this?
Dusty headboard. Oh my
The
gosh.
dusty headboard. Gee, I wonder what that makes reference. I know exactly what that makes reference.
I know what that's from.
Thanks for joining, friends. Let's go.
Please, I'm not dusting my headboards enough. I'm sorry. Welcome to Dusty Headboard. Welcome, welcome.
What about those Sheen apples?
Elwood's, hurry. Someone name the pineapple so we can save it too.
What in the world was that? Was that a
I
ghost?
wanna,
This is gonna die today.
that's dying.
I am afraid of ghosts. I've been seeing stuff on his channel a lot lately, like creepy looking stuff.
Not now, later.
Later.
No, we have a whole pot of
Yes.
pineapple. We have a whole,
Lucky.
we have a lot of watermelon to go through. Hey, hi chat. Hey?
Little.
Yeah. A says hi chat and hi Nader and beautiful Didi. Hi A.
Hi, how are you doing? Now we need to lose half of the water. By the way, the rice depends the water. I use basmati take more than cup and a half, each cup of rice. So when I add like 4 cups. So I need more than half to be gone.
What is the joining tactic? Alyssa Elshamy says this tactic is working, LOL.
Hello everyone.
We all joining, LOL.
Excuse me.
This is
Red pepper
red
paste?
pepper paste.
Oh,
Half
Yeah, it looks like Alyssa
Hot.
maybe was
and medium.
into it
and
with somebody because
no
A
spices.
says,
Does it have
Alyssa,
to be
you
cooked?
good after getting harassed in the place that shall not be named?
I never had that. That's
Little bit.
Aw. Alyssa said that was annoying ASF today. It was a crying emoji.
Coming soon. Eat first, hungry.
What do you mean? See you next Tuesday. We need emojis, Didi. What do you mean we need emojis? Please explain.
What emoji?
I don't know. You can plant the top of the pineapple. Yeah.
For what?
Okay. Can you plant the top of the pineapple?
I never tried. Did you try before? No. Enjoy. That's it.
Ghost Split? Sorry, I don't get this. Everyone say hi to Kiwi Farms. They are waiting for your brilliant cooking skills and lessons, Nader.
Cute fun. Waiting for my skills.
Alyssa says she is crazy taking screenshots of me in different chats. That's crazy.
But can you explain what
These are paying members of her channel. Why?
Sometimes I don't.
Why is she so mean to them?
Yeah. Miss Elshamy. This is our safe place.
Apparently
I
Kiwi
hope so.
Farms is watching.
And yeah.
I go there often.
I think you'll be safe anywhere, Alyssa.
And,
You know how to play the game.
Melissa, meat
Know what I
vegetables
mean?
and rice in one pot. Hey, yes.
Yep.
Tanya, do you enjoy spicy food? Not so much. Not too spicy, actually.
This red pepper is not spicy.
No, I know, but I don't enjoy too much spicy.
I'm just hoping to get a little tea over here
Actually,
before I get
spicy
off of here.
before more than I don't know why.
Frozen Polish. I tried getting roots from my pineapple. It failed miserably. LOL. Oh, there's a super chat here. Jamie Rose. Jamie Rose sent you a super chat saying for the Adonis Fund.
Thanks, Jimmy. Lord. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
You have a new member. Justice for my Fupa Angels.
Justice. Justice. How you doing? Thanks for joining for those benefits. I see new people here like was not here.
Oh, I gotta name my fan with my one fan.
Because actually,
Hopefully I'll get some more people that like watching my lives and we can name ourselves.
they got some member playing around. And I want to see it clear. I want to see one member because remember to be.
You know how Nader is, yep.
So this is actually one of the reasons. So we start with member to make sure everybody will be happy in the chat. Because I don't like people who hide in the bush.
Am I hiding in a bush?
I already know them. 3 or 4. Gang. I see you. Cheers.
Cheers.
So listen, I promise anybody is left watching this at the end,
Melissa Elshamy, does your tongue ever burn?
I might hint to a little tea that I have personally.
Melissa says, I'm a player, Nader. Laughing. I'm a player, Nader. Melissa.
Show me how you play, Alyssa.
Is he flirting with Alyssa?
Give the memberships, but I don't see the option. I don't know how it works.
It's
Give memberships.
It's choice in the description. No, under the video, under the stream, we have how we send super chat, super thanks, super sticker, and another option.
Cat grind, what are we making tonight? Just a one pot dish, rice and vegetables and beef.
Yes, simple, easy, fast. Hungry. Actually, I made a mistake with drinking this.
He doesn't seem as jittery tonight, I've noticed.
CDC is called geographical tongue. I get it from pineapples.
If you eat a lot, you will feel it after. But color beast, no.
You have another member? New member? Terry Meek.
Terry, thanks for joining. For those benefits. I need to change his name.
Does it have to? See, he's asking, L, am I on my phone? I'm on my phone, do I need to switch it to my computer?
No. Terry, one here, check for me, phone.
I would totally take requests and
But I don't know if it's
go into their chat if I was a member. Maybe if I grow and maybe possibly start earning some money, I will definitely do stuff like that.
So, Alyssa, you're the only one here from the people who
Gifted membership.
Gifted membership.
Can you
Can
say
you
how you
see,
did
you know?
it? Please, Miss Alyssa, Miss Elshamy.
Because it was Buffer, Julene, Alyssa, and who else? Suzette. Yeah.
You have a good memory, Nader.
Of course. People who support, of
Oh,
course.
speaking of Suzette, hi everyone. Hi Suzette.
Suzette, I'm just calling you. Suzette, if you can explain to how you send the gift, the member gift, please, because I don't know, nobody see it. And me, I never gift. But I don't know if I can or not. Because if I can, I want to gift some people.
Yeah, it's true. That'd be great. Eh?
Yeah.
Jamie Rose, Nader should come up with a little saying or dance when he gets a new member. My vote is to say, oh la 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 lee. Jamie Rose.
I hate to say this, but to me, the cooking part is boring.
I like it.
Now, the dancing kind of gets the chat going and everybody's happy, and him singing, as long as he's not doing it for hours, it's actually kind of enjoyable to watch, especially compared to all the ranting going on. Look at him flirting.
You like this one, eh?
But, gosh, the cooking he makes take forever.
Yes, well.
And I don't really like it when it's a rant or fighting all the time. It just gets so old.
Let's try and charm.
Like charm.
How are you tonight? Or should I say morning? Very early morning, yes.
I think if they got away from each other, they'd both be better people.
See you. Whatever time. I see mosquito. Last minute in your life. Enjoy and fly a little bit.
You see it, yeah?
Yeah, I got one before.
What are we drinking? I'm drinking wine.
I'm drinking rum.
Justice for my Fupa Angels. How could they ever say we're not supporters?
How what?
How could they ever say we're not supporters? No, you guys are. Just as long as the chat is good. Are we drinking tequila tonight? No.
I didn't say that,
Justice.
Justice.
No tequila. We're drinking, Nader's having whiskey and I'm having wine.
We're drinking, Nader's drinking whiskey and Dee Dee's drinking wine. And I'm drinking coffee and smoking a wacky back.
Somebody gonna be leaving us soon, guys.
Rolls.
What was that?
Somebody leaving us soon.
Are you all seeing what I'm seeing, or am I losing my mind?
Also, after they gave everyone memberships, they just.
Opposite too, I swear I forgot you.
No, but we did see Opso.
Yeah, I was here all.
We did see.
Yeah.
This week we saw. Yeah. We definitely don't need Gunwar and Guy. Justice, sorry.
Gunner? Talk about Gunner?
Gunwar. No, Gunwar. He's okay. Gunwar's in here now.
No.
Oh, because he's not a member.
Yeah, no.
But the guy.
But he has his own way.
No. Yeah.
He has his own way.
Guy, no. Sorry, Guy's not.
Maybe somebody will gift me, and I can get in the chat that way.
Funny, yeah.
Yeah. He's fine in his own way. He have his own. He do his way. Like.
Opso 99 says gifted a lot. Yes, Opso 99.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's here?
no.
Yes, she gifted a lot. Julene gifted a lot.
Says,
That Knife
Opso
Master
gifted a
2
Yeah.
seems to be a super, super fan.
Alyssa
Buffer
Elshamy, yes,
design.
I use my computer and where you can click the super chat button, it lets you gift memberships. So maybe it's just on computer and
Just
not
on computer,
on
okay.
phone.
So do you see also on computer
And bows
super
and
thanks or no?
polishes?
Because here only 3 options. I think the other two.
Says they'll gift non-members who are watching.
So what about an open in Safari? They're gonna be the same?
But how do? Oh, I guess you have to send a super chat to say you're a
Cat Brian,
non-member
I wish
who's
I could
watching.
hear you more. Here, you can't hear me?
Hello, hello, test, test.
I'm behind in the chat, Karen. Sorry, just trying to get trying to make sure everybody. Oh, Terry Meek, the gifted membership cannot be an option when chat is members only.
Okay.
Oh,
No, I heard that
okay.
before. You're absolutely right.
So they can't gift
Okay.
them on members only.
So we gift it tomorrow.
So you guys don't hear me?
But Ashley was before even when we opened chat. This is my only time only member for like 3 months.
I think we did it twice. A little bit in the beginning and then, yeah.
But even last time you don't see the option
Yeah.
in your phone.
Yeah.
Now, Alyssa Elshamy is saying it's giving her the option to
Yeah, I think it's
gift.
computer and not members only.
I'm not sure.
No, I'm sure.
Okay.
It can even work when members only.
Because it's only members, so. how can they gift members? There's no, it's only.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Makes sense. Who said that? Thank you so much.
Yeah, who was that? Terry Meek, thank you.
Terry, thank you. Appreciate it. So, at least you don't spend the money today, guys.
Potato, candied pineapple sounds too sweet. Yeah, no kidding. Goal split. If you do a front flip, I will renew next month.
No, don't. Don't.
Princess, hi. What does the thumbnail mean? Just got.
Can we spill the tea? It's 5:25 a.m. Oh my God.
Some this me.
It's 12:26 a.m. where I am.
The title, okay.
Yeah, the title.
This is the last time I talk about him.
It.
This is the last time I talk about him.
Potato, put a shot of whiskey in your wine. Yuck. Oh, thank you. Hey, so it's 60-day no contact. Will you guys get a restraining order? Well, that's just a personal.
No, this is what she said. Start after a million time. Last time.
That person just asked if, because there's 60 days no contact, are they going to get a restraining order? And I think they just said no.
She's fasting for 2 months, so she can stay home and get rid of her addiction.
Get rid of what?
Get rid of her addiction. So, but you can't. She starts another story.
Terry, who can...
I wish this 60 years, 60 months, 60 years, 60 months.
60 years and 60 days,
it would be better. But do it. 60 months is not enough. I wish it's 60 years.
Terry Meek, who can be gifted one?
Well, I don't know what he's saying. I heard him, what sounded like 6 years and 60 years.
Princess Vivi, I'm a little tipsy. Yes, you go, girl. Saturday night tipsiness. Why
6
not?
months. It's been 6 years and 60 years and 6 months and 60
can
days.
I have your pineapple? I promise I'll let them hang out with the peppers you were ignoring.
I bet my eyes are red, aren't they?
Was poor paper yesterday.
Yeah. No. Suzette, I'm happy to hear you both speak up yesterday, Didi and Nader.
Once in a while, you have to.
Knife Master, I'm giving everybody here a fist pump. All right. Oh, it can work even when members only. Well, now I'm confused. Justice, it wasn't even giving me an option to join. I went on my computer to do it. Yeah, maybe it's a computer thing.
To join? No, to join, I think if you join from
Safari, if you have an
Apple,
iPhone, I think. Yeah.
you have to go through Safari. This is the problem with Apple. Apple.
Oh, Elwood says Didi, gifts to be given while chat is members only. Okay, good. So okay.
Okay.
Goal split. Can we spill the tea? It's 5:25 a.m. Unfortunately, it's only 12:30 here.
Yeah.
So either stay at goal or rewatch tomorrow.
So we probably aren't going to hear anything, are we?
Near my home. Yes, it's
Nice.
it's
supposed to be no.
Independence Day on Monday for the states. Everybody.
All right. It's time to put a hex on Nader.
Where's Jessica? No.
Spill the tea, Nader.
Jessica, let me check.
Apparently, all of
Jessica got
his
the shirt actually.
harem are calling him daddy.
Yeah, she got her sweatshirt.
This is so weird.
She said it yesterday. Linda Stewart, love you, Nads.
Love you too, Linda.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misread, but apparently some of them are
No,
calling
I think they
Nader
blocked us,
Daddy,
took away her- no,
and
no,
some
it's not
of his
starting.
old
Rumors,
followers are
her
calling
bucket-
Pete's
Okay.
Daddy.
Turnbucket said, I think they blocked Jessica or took away her mod privileges yesterday. No and no, Kerm.
No, of course not. I think I will send her my shirt. If she is not showing that she's nice in the chat, it doesn't work.
No, Alyssa, don't listen to Kermit. It's not true. This is what I don't like. Goal split. I think Nader wants to fight me outside Adonis.
Who's that?
Goal split.
Go split, you can't.
Looks like the chat caught up with me now, or
You can't at
what they're
all.
seeing is what I'm seeing now.
I don't like to fight nobody. At all.
Kern bucket. Oh, I wasn't sure, honestly. Then don't say it, Kern.
I
Sure.
don't want to fight. I don't like fighting. But if you come fight with me, you will regret. That's it. I'm good at it. Point final. I love it to go Adonis. Any place you want, not only Adonis. But if you want to fight, you need to come.
Don't fight me. I'm good at it.
I like when they fight. So please kick this out.
Real easy to say, isn't it?
Flopper, Didi, do the locals call you the queen of the sheen? No.
Ooh, I want to fight. I don't want to fight.
Oh, it's a goal split.
Let's be goodbye, let's play.
Goal split. Yeah,
Goodbye.
you have to.
You like to fight?
This is not the time.
I don't like people. I don't like.
No, I did the bad thing here. Hold on.
I don't like the people who talk. I like people who talk action. People talk too much, they don't do nothing. So I would like to hear, maybe that will interest you to come see me. So be more interested. But don't come alone. Come with others. I like when it's 2 or 3. Will make me move, make me more.
Elder Elshamy, Didi, do you like gun bar? Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, why not?
Look at my
I love
body.
every person, every human being. Until you show me you will not deserve the love. That's it.
Okay, speed up the chat. I'm actually at live chat right now because we're members only, so it's not that much, right?
ما بقاش عندي ثقة في حد.
Alyssa, yes, goal split is blocked.
Yes.
This was his last chat. Well, maybe he should rethink the way he chats.
I told you
Or
guys,
she.
few people here I know already. That's why I make it only member today to clean the member only, and after that we join other people. Because doesn't mean if you get gifted membership, you're a real supporter. I don't like fake anymore. Doesn't work with me that way. I'm here to be happy. ما بقاش عندي ثقة في
Jessica
حد.
Messica, my phone is charging, but I'm up. I woke
No,
up
just
at
calling
like
you.
5 a.m.
I'm calling you.
Hi, Jessica.
See, got you.
See that again? Oh, maybe that's his cigarette smoke. I wonder if mine's doing that too.
Has Nader watched
So we
Shrek?
both look haunted.
Have you watched Shrek?
What movie?
Yeah.
Not sure. I don't watch actually much TV. I have more important in my life to focus. So then spend
Yeah,
my
it's a
life.
cigarette smoke.
I don't spend my time talking to other people or watching.
But isn't
other
it
people.
creepy? It looks like
That's tough.
ghosts.
Artificial crab. I see Wilma is alive and well. Yes, she is.
Yes.
Linda Stewart. Can we name the pineapple Lucky? Sure.
Lucky
Lucky it is.
one day lucky. Last luck to them.
Won't be so lucky after tomorrow, but
Guys, I
but
know
it's
this is
safe.
going on forever. I'm just trying to catch something
lucky
on
is
this
here.
stream.
Kelly Denny, what are we cooking? A 1-pot dish, rice, vegetables, and beef cubes.
Here we go. I got good. Look at Didi. Didi got the game.
It's easy, this one.
I swear he reminds me of guys I went to high school with, or even middle school. Always, like,
Allison, hi everyone.
held
Hi.
themselves
Hi,
like he
how are
does.
you? We love you, girl, because you're real.
He's definitely acting like he's crushing on somebody.
بانوا 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 على أصلكم بانوا 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 على أصلكم بانوا والساهي بطل سهيانه ولا غنى ولا صيد ولا
Alright.
جنس غاوي
I guess this is gonna have to wait for next
ولا
time.
غنى
Because I don't want to keep you all up all night. And, I've got to figure out how to cut off about, I don't know, however long that extremely long intro was while we were trying to get ready in here, off, and be able to post this everywhere I can, and I'll send out links. Like I said, I don't really know for sure what all I want to do with this. I don't really want to do one thing, from the way I'm thinking right now. I just kind of want to let people get to know me, because my life, honest to goodness, has been a Jerry Springer show, and people won't believe anything that I say probably, but every bit of it's true. Finally, got a little possible tea. I'm considering whether I want to talk about this or not. But I'll at least give you a hint. Just so happened to be talking to somebody, and I don't want to say who it is, because certain people, I feel like, go after people when certain other people are upset, and I kind of don't need my life ruined, so, but, let's just say if the tea comes out, it's not major tea, but I do have receipts. So, regardless, if you watch this, or watched it either way, please, let me know some feedback, other than don't do a really boring 2-hour live stream again. I'm excited to keep doing this. This is actually pretty fun, and as you can tell, I'm really into all this researching, so, I can only see it improving. So, now I gotta figure out how to end this live stream. But thanks for joining, and subscribe to my things everywhere.